Once again, it is time to update our motorcycle helmet Motovlog setup. If you're following me already for a little while, you know that last year we got a new helmet. We got the ILM, and I absolutely love this thing. I have the video tagged here in the top corner for you, and also the link to this beautiful helmet down in the description. But basically, this being said, we are gonna retire my old helmet and make the new helmet the new helmet. And because you guys also know we're doing the entire Motovlog thing and also have the Sena set up so I can talk with Andy while we're riding, we basically have to transfer all the wires and the electrical stuff and all the mounts from this helmet to this helmet. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna transfer is actually my Sena setup, and it's charging right now, so we only have the base mount here. And honestly, when it comes to motorcycle communications, Sena is phenomenal. But I also got to try the Moment communication setup device, really. Again, video linked here to the top corner. And for a fraction of the cost of the Sena set, this is a phenomenal setup. If I would have not owned the Senas already at that point, that is 100% the setup I would be using. Okay, but let's go. I want to take this here off, which basically solely means I need to use my little Allen key here and loosen these little screws while pushing away the cushions so I can get to it. I was pushing out the actual transfer of my mechanicals for so long. But now there's no waiting and holding back because the riding season is honestly just around the corner. And I want to be able to use my new helmet as fast as possible and as soon as possible. Okay, so I loosened those screws and now I just have to make sure I can get my wires and my speakers out of the helmet. And again, we are having all these extra wires hidden in the cushions everywhere. So one of my speakers. Because my point was that I have to tuck all of those away as good as I can so that I don't have to worry about ever losing it or it getting pressure points on my skull. Because honestly, the last thing you want while riding on a motorcycle is getting pressure points from your setups. Oh, little muff from my microphone for the Senas. Come on. There you go. Beautiful. Okay. There you go. Okay, and then that's the other microphone which we're gonna tackle next. Now I want to install those first. Get the upholstery out. I'll get better access to it. And I hope I will remember on how I put it all back together. So one thing I was not sure about yet was if we have a pocket for the Senas. And we do. So the speakers can get recessed in there. And then they're not squishing on my head. Yay. And I have a little bit more room too for the microphone that goes on top of the Senas, which is extra bonus. But I will see if I can actually get another Velcro sticker. If I still have some, I should have some. There you go. Okay. Seems to be like a good position. So I took this cushion out here too. So if I secured it here, we should be good. The microphone will be right in front, which is perfect. Let's screw this bad boy back on. And then we have the shorter speaker, or like the speaker with a shorter cable that will get installed closely to here. Alright, so we have the first one right in here with all the cables. And then the second one will be sitting right in here. And all we have to do now is find a good positioning for the cables and try to get the upholstery back in. Okay, here I will actually squish the cheek pads in first. Hi, I'm gonna be my little helper. Oh, thank you for the keys. Thank you for the keys. Oh, I know, thank you. Actually, that was not terrible. Am I gonna kill my cables? I don't think so. It's how it currently looks like. We have the cable here tucked in. We have the cheek pads basically hiding my speakers again. And now we have one big thing already finished. Okay, let's continue with thing number 2. My microphone for my Motovlog setup itself. So for the one that I'm actually speaking into, that will get connected directly to the camera, and then also with a little adapter that connects the microphone that's kind of picking up the sound from the setters to the camera as well. In case my microphone picks up all these weird sounds from the dogs in the background, rest assured, they're playing. It's actually just the dogs. Like them trying to be wild. I don't remember that I had that many freaking cables in my helmet. That explains a lot. Okay, hold up. I will show you the entire thing in just a second. Yeah. Okay. All of this still has to go in here. So we have basically the adapter that's kind of like splitting my microphones. So this is the part that goes into my camera that will be mounted in the front of the helmet. And then I have tons of cables for microphone number 1. So that's mine that will, that's the one that will go next to the Sena speakers. And I actually will put a little floof on there as well. Just to help with the wind a tiny bit more. And then I have the other one with the other floof. That will be the one I will be actually talking towards to. Oh, okay, let's start to squish it in. The chin skirt here will actually allow me to squish something through, which I'm very excited about. So I'll start from the inside out. So we'll fish this one. I hope you guys can even see remotely closely what I'm doing here. But I will fish this one here through. And then that will be able to plug into the camera. Hopefully. So now I have to start fishing each one of those into the right pockets. I just need a microphone with a shorter cable, seriously. Okay, right now I will just have this one microphone just in here. Right here, which I will have to dry fit to see if it will bother my ear, if it sticks out too much or not. But for that, I want to get the rest of the microphone stuff in first. So I already know where the rest of everything kind of is roughly located at, so that I can adjust it all at once. Okay, I think for that I should put this guy back in. Squish, squish. Okay. I have everything in here now, so let's try it. Actually, if I put it on, if anything hurts dramatically. Oh, actually, no, nothing. Okay, so I actually managed to put all the wires and cables and microphones and speakers in. On the first try, and nothing's like pushes on my head. Okay, I thought this would take longer. That was easier than I expected. Okay, but now to the tricky part, which is gonna freak me out the most. It's the little like GoPro adapter thing on the set that I actually can slide my GoPro into. I was thinking to buy one of the chin mounts, like the, you know, the ones that actually are fitted for each helmet. But I had decided against it, and I hope I don't regret it. So this is my GoPro that usually goes on the helmet for me, and I have this little arm, which basically would allow me to have my tag here on the side, so I can have the lens of the GoPro on the center, and I have access access to it to like basically turn off, turn on, and like, change batteries and all of it. And one that's a little bit shorter. I don't think I actually need even a curved one. It's pretty straight here. Do I have a little one? Well, I guess that would still work. Okay, there's even one that already has a sticker on it too. Okay, so if I have, let's try fit it, so I know where to roughly position it at. So I want to have it lens slanted just like that. Okay, honestly, that part scares me the most because as soon as it sticks, it's not gonna go anywhere. And I have to be able to hold it for a little while so it can cure properly. But I think that's pretty much about it. But let me clean this up. Let me bring the blow dryer because I want to warm it up a tiny bit first so that the glue can stick even better. Blow dryer. I will have a last dry fitting location, but I think that should be good. So just on the corner there. So that is clean. And we peel it in the hopes that I don't have too many puppy fur pieces there. And we want to position it right. Oh, I'm shaking. There. Okay, now I hope it's too late. Okay. Please hold. Quite literally. I don't want to put weight on it too quickly, which means I don't want to put the camera on just yet. So I think I want to let it sit there and dry for a couple minutes. But yeah, we're just pushing down. Pushing down. That seems like it's aligning nicely. Okay, while this is drying a bit, I even want to see if my cables are actually working before I celebrate too much. So I want to plug in my GoPro, put on the helmet, just hold onto the GoPro, not having it on the helmet just yet, and see if it actually records all the sounds properly. And for that, let's see if I still have juice on this camera. We're gonna put this helmet back on. And then remember how I had this little piece here? So this is gonna get connected to this adapter here, so I can actually plug it into the GoPro. That's because they're always a little bit, GoPro is always a little bit annoying that way and needs extra adapters for extra adapters. I turn it back on and start recording. Test is test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Test is test. Hello, hello, hello. I hope the main microphone already works. Test is test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Test is test. Hello, hello, hello. I hope the main microphone already works. And it does. Okay. Huge relief. I won't be able to try the Sena right now, but matter of fact, I will be able to tomorrow. The reason why I didn't have a choice, but actually had to do it today, is because we're gonna go for our first ride of the season tomorrow. Tomorrow is February 17th. I can't believe that I'm even saying that, but we're gonna go for our first ride. And if you're a good follower of mine, you already know why, why we're gonna go for a ride. In case you missed it, I have this video up here. Believe me, it's gonna be worth checking it out. But yeah, tomorrow we will then also know if the Senas will work and it picks up the sound properly. But I'm very happy that my cables all found its home and that nothing is squishing on my head and that everything works. And I'm very excited because this helmet, you guys, is so much lighter, so much more windproof, so I'm very stoked. But yeah, I honestly do hope too that the sticker and the GoPro glue there basically is holding up so I don't lose my camera halfway through. I will keep you posted. And in case you don't want to miss it, to make sure it works, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. And then we'll take you guys along on many amazing motorcycle trips through British Columbia and North America in general. But until next time, I hope you guys are having tons of fun out there and you're able to start riding soon as well, or even never stopped. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.